Oh God! What did I just witness?
You know what I honestly miss about Battlefront 2015? The survival missions. Yes, they may have gotten boring at times, but if you were playing with a friend, it's likely you both would have had a blast trying to get through the waves of enemies. No pun intended. That's one of the really cool things Battlefront 2 doesn't have. Come to think of it, this game doesn't really have any offline or co-op content other than arcade and campaign, but the developers have finally broken their silence and have confirmed more offline content as well as some other really cool things that will be coming to the game soon. What I really hope they bring is some instant action, some massive AI battles with open maps and actual command posts you can spawn at to take over the battlefield meter by meter. And I also hope they put in some form of survival co-op, whether it be split screen or online. Since Battlefront 2015, I've had many ideas about potential survival maps, and this game having it be all across 3 eras gives me even more ideas I can communicate to the fanbase. Let's list some of them. We could have a mission where one person is playing as Kylo Ren and the other Rey. We are in Snoke's throne room, and a cinematic plays exactly replicating Snoke's death, which will result in his Praetorian guards lunging at the 2 combatants and a slow-mo of what's about to happen next. In this mission, you and your partner are cutting down Praetorian guards in waves. There could even be different varieties of guards which require specific abilities or tactics to take them down, and after each wave, the heroes get full health or a health boost to start the next round. This is too good not to be mentioned in this video. The next survival mission can almost be the same, except one person is playing as Luke Skywalker and the other Darth Vader in the Emperor's throne room on the second Death Star. A cinematic could play where Luke is getting electrocuted and Vader jumps in and saves him. The Emperor sits down in his chair and calls in his Imperial bodyguards, and the pair of players must defeat waves of guards to get to the last round, where an overpowered Palpatine emerges, and Vader and Luke must defeat him. This would unlock a cutscene where Vader picks up the Emperor and throws him down the pit of doom. Yes, I know this didn't play out exactly like the movie, and it's unlikely to be put in because EA wants to stick to canon, but man, this would be so fun. The next mission could be on Bespin. Instead of having a 2-player maximum, we could have Lando, Leia in her Cloud City attire, and Chewbacca with C-3PO on his back along with an AI R2 following them. This would be more of an objective-based game mode, as the 3 would have to get past checkpoints of stormtroopers to reach the Millennium Falcon and escape the Imperial Bespin. The checkpoints would get progressively harder, and the ending cutscene would be of the Falcon taking off and jumping into hyperspace while Boba Fett loads the carbonite frozen Han into Slave 1. A similar mission could also be made with an opening scene of Commander Gree and a Camel Scout about to assassinate Yoda on Kashyyyk until the Jedi Master turns around and swiftly cuts off the heads of both of the clones like in the movie. Order 66 has been commenced, and so has an all-out war between Wookiees and clones. A group of 3 players, one is Yoda, another is Chewbacca, and lastly a Wookiee reinforcement, similar to Tarful, would have to get past clone checkpoints, each progressively getting harder, like the last one. The objective would have to be to get to Yoda's pod for him to escape. In the background on the map, you can see clones and Wookiees fighting with broken down battle droids strewn across the map with burning Wookiee huts. Pretty cool, right? Now we can go to some reenactments of awesome lightsaber duels from the movies. For example, we could have one of Luke as he is wandering the carbonite freezing chamber till Vader emerges. The player would have to chip off pieces of an AI Darth Vader's health before a cutscene would ensue, bringing the fight to another location until the last round you fight a tough and hardened Vader. The last cutscene would be of the famous scene where Vader tells Luke he is the young Jedi's father. This could also be versus against a real player, kind of like a duel, and the one player who gets to play as Vader gets a nice little cutscene at the end, turning a defeated Luke to the dark side if he or she wins. Or how about a crate mission as old Luke dueling an AI Kylo Ren from The Last Jedi? Fans could finally fight a battle they wish they saw in the films, playing as a modified Luke Skywalker with stronger force abilities. And a Starkiller base map, where you, as Rey, can duel Kylo Ren throughout the forest of the base in a similar mission to the duel between Luke and Vader. Or even better, a 2-on-1 fight with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn fighting Darth Maul on Naboo. An Anakin vs. Count Dooku fight, or even Yoda vs. Count Dooku on Geonosis, Anakin vs. Obi-Wan, General Grievous vs. Kenobi, Vader vs. Old Ben Kenobi on the Death Star. So many possibilities and fun missions that don't necessarily have to be part of the campaign. They could be just for fun. But I think we could all agree a 4-person mode of the Delta Squad members from Republic Commando fighting off against waves of droids and Geonosians would top it all off with each clone having a unique ability. But sadly, I don't think any of these ideas would be considered because of the fact that Battlefront 2 has become a very multiplayer-focused game, and the devs are too concerned about that to go out of those bounds and create a game within a game. But I hope you guys enjoyed these ideas. Give this video a like if you did, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.